All right, hello. Hope y'all are having a good night. We are back in 2 tonight, except this time we're at the college campus. I have not played 2 Campus before, and I am pretty excited about it. Because I love 2 Hospital, and I had a lot of fun playing it again last night. So let's get right into it and start. Oh, God. And start building our college campus. I always think the opening sequence is so fun. I am very interested to kind of see what the consequences are. Since, like, obviously with 2 Hospital, if you're not doing well, then you kill your patients. So I wonder what the consequences are with 2 Campus if you're kind of failing. Like, do your students just fail? I think I might be having some connectivity problems, but we will see. Okay, so I'm a campus administrator. Let's do a speed test. I'm getting 10 upload, which, you know, isn't great for most people, but it's great for me since I live rural.
I'm DJ Shorts, the host giving you the most on campus radio. It's been too long, and I've been dying to play this next song. See if you notice what they do on the
Alright, let's see if that does any better. Like I said, it's technically performing worse as it pertains to a speed test, but hopefully it will maybe work a little bit better. We'll see. Um, that's so fair, John. It really could be either of us at any given time. Okay, good. Freshly Meadows. Freshly sounds like something a white mom in 2024 would name their child. Oh, good, good, good. All right, let's see. What are we doing?
Should be placed in bins. Is that too complicated for you?
All right, so seems to be the same controls as hospital. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, John! Pitch. Oh, there we go. I'm so stupid, I couldn't figure out what that meant. Alright, a scientography course. Let's start by building a science lab. I do appreciate that this game does not look exactly like 2 Point Hospital, just campus form. So that's nice. How big do you need to be? 5 by 5. Let's put the door on that side. Ooh, what are you? Alright, we got ourselves a science lab. Oh, let's hire a teacher. A lollygagger, a weak bladder, and leaves stone unturned. I think a weak bladder is gonna be more okay in this setting than the hospital setting. Not that I really have a choice since it's my first hire, but in general.
I want a milkshake. I don't want a pint of milk, mate. It's so artificial. I just can't take it anymore. I'd much rather go
Oh,
a little
teacher
off the
bladder.
beaten path and try something
Alright,
new.
we now have everything we need for a
Preferably
scientography
very lumpy.
course. When you're
Anything
ready,
from the
select
stomach,
start
dairy,
next
and
year and
smuggling is
welcome
sure
our
to be
first
nice and
student.
separated. Now that's a milkshake.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I mean, can 2 Point Campus really be harder than...
New students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
Does the college spell before or after the COG takes over? That's a good question, John. That's a good question indeed. Oh. If y'all heard that, that would have been Gigi's little sister yelling at us.
Starting in the science lab.
But now, how much harder can 2 Point Campus be than 2 Point Hospital? Because I feel like it's much more difficult to keep people in 2 Point alive than it is to educate them, hopefully. I didn't even hear. I had headphones on. I can't hear shit in these. I didn't hear anything until she started yelling. Alright, so the students earn XP. I'm not really sure what is happening. I think the students are just taking their class. I want to know what this machine does. Let's see. It's just a science hub. I guess it just does a bunch of things then.
Now taking students
Scientology class. Alright, Tom Cruise. That is the Scientologist, right? Tom Cruise? I mean, I guess most celebrities are Scientologists, but I know one of them is more crazy than the others. I know Angelina Jolie is a Scientologist. But that's okay. I would still risk it all for her. Oh, so it is Tom Cruise? Okay. What does Tom Cruise do? Like, I know who he is. Like, I know his face. But what is he in? I think he's one of those action movie actors. At least he sounds like an action movie actor. I could be wrong.
Janitor required for groundskeeping.
Alright, we, at most a C+. We have completed our first Scientography class.
And now,
Okay, so the consequences students fell. Hey, Riddle!
an exam.
I'm sorry you got called into work today. That sucks. At least you made money, you know?
Bertie had been up all night preparing for an important test. He'd done the revision, he'd set his alarms, but then...
I did not
some
realize
hours
that Tom
later,
Cruise was a
disaster
leader
struck.
in the Scientology
It was as
church.
he finished his paper that he realized...
Nor did I know
he
Elizabeth
hadn't
Moss
been
was a
using pen.
Scientologist. That is news to
He thought he
me.
was dotting I's and crossing T's, but sadly, he was just making gestures with his hand over a piece of paper.
Oh
It's a nightmare for
no.
so many of us.
I'm so
But
sorry,
today,
Riddle. That is
it was
tragic.
Bertie's reality.
At least today wasn't as horrible as the previous days. So that's something at least. Alright, he is tired and an idol. Alright, let's build a dormitory. I find it odd that the dormitory is going in the same place as the classroom, but, you know, whatever. Not even
Frequently asked
that,
questions.
but like...
I believe that smell is you.
This is such a weird shaped building. I don't know what's best for it. Or room, rather. Also building. This is kind of a strange building. Actually, let's not build that there. Ah, come back.
Janitor required for groundskeeping.
2x2 really seems cruel and unusual. Okay, I did not plan this right. Okay, there we go. Let's just say, hopefully that's all this room needs, because that's all this room is gonna fit. Tiny little thing. One bed for 5 students? What kind of campus am I running? They'll happily share it with a few friends. I don't think they will be happy. BYU. See, I was gonna say Purdue, because I know Purdue has a problem with overcrowding dorms. Let's see. Build a bathroom. This is so far not nearly as intuitive as 2 Point Hospital. even though it has the same general mechanics. Gotta triple up.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Where do I
jumpers.
start?
Modern living standards.
I've been feeling
Yeah.
a bit lost, you know.
Unfortunately.
Orb. I could really do with a sense of purpose.
Foundation.
Who needs purpose when you've got the
That
orb?
really is how they expect us to live nowadays, huh? Are we gonna be unclean? We're not even, it's not even suggesting I put sinks in the bathroom? What kind of place is this? British people. Oh. Oh, I thought that was an air dryer. This is the air dryer. Okay. Alright, we got a bathroom for them, and even though it didn't suggest it, I put sinks in there, because I'm not building a bathroom and not putting sinks in there. People. If you could call them that. No, seriously though. I saw something the other day about how it's becoming more popular to buy like a large amount of land with like 10 people and have like a commune. And I'm just like, is that really the direction we're going now? Alright, they're hungry. I'm not sure vending machines are necessarily life-sustaining food, but we can certainly give them that. College students do love junk food. So let's give them one of these guys. And I won't be too cruel. I won't put it in front of their only windows. Cheesy grubbins. What is that? And then we need a bin. Because college students are filthy pigs.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
And a janitor, because they can't clean up after themselves. That's okay. We were all in college at one point. Or at least in high school. Alright, so moves faster than most, but he just peed a little. I don't understand how people can find enough people that they trust to make that kind of commitment with. Because one, if you're not married, you can't both be on like the mortgage and such. So you, as like the mortgage title holder, have to trust that those people are gonna hold up their end of the bargain and not just bounce on you.
But they just shouldn't be this popular. Another perfectly excellent.
But then, like, even if you're not the one with the mortgage, then you can on a multifamily property? I don't think you can.
You're just excluded from FHA.
It's probably also a state-by-state thing. Either way, you gotta have a lot of trust in people.
Because Madeline on TikTok bought it with her boyfriend, her best friend, and her best friend's boyfriend. A duplex.
So he has poor personal hygiene, and he moves slower than most, but he's willing to trade bites. What does that even mean? A lollygagger, but he chews fast. Moves faster than most. Toilet comfort decreases slower than most. From parts unknown.
Janitor required for groundskeeping.
I think we're gonna grab old Joey. Mass polyamory.
Scientography lecture starting now.
Lord. Listen, the setup I have going on that farm would be a pretty sweet setup. Alright, let's see how our students do today. Am I able to give students, like, do I have chairs and, yeah. Okay, I have chairs and stuff unlocked. So let's give them some places to chill out, socialize, that kind of crap. Because, you know, that's important to mental health, I guess. We can just put them here. Put one in front of the window for them to all fight over. Because everybody knows that the one in front of the window in your building is the best one to sit at.
The campus grounds are not a toilet.
Unless you're me, in which case you're way too easily distracted. I mean, I guess these two seats right here are in front of the window, but this whole table's in front of the window. So hopefully they'll start making friends now. We can put a couple benches outside their lecture hall for the good students who show up a few minutes early. Some potted plants. I know, what science professor wants students to actually pass? Because that's their whole thing, is wanting them to fail. Which I especially don't understand in gen ed classes. Like, I don't know if it's just because those professors are so used to being terrible people in their major classes that it just kind of bleeds over into their gen eds. But why are they so intent on also failing their gen ed students? They look smarter already. How much tuition do I get from them? Do I get to raise tuition like I can raise my hospital prices? I ended up raising my hospital prices 20% last night. It's just the American way. Realism. Alright, let's check our inbox. Disaster warnings? What do you mean disaster warnings? Oh god.
Showering.
Alright, let's build a library. I think I'm gonna build it over here. Just like in this corner. Ah! Five by 4 is pretty reasonable. Not too big, not too small. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because I don't know, I just feel like if you're gonna be a teacher, you should want your students to pass. And also, what do you gain from your gen ed students not passing? Because it reflects bad on you, it reflects bad on the university. Woohoo, disasters. I look forward to seeing what disasters this game has. Like, is this like a SimCity 5 kind of deal where there's like acts of God? But why do they want to make people cry? Maybe I'm just too good of a person to be a educator. Maybe that's the issue here. Let's do a couple of these little study desks. Yo, when I was in college, I worked in my school's library, and we had little study desks like this.
here.
we
on
had
2
specifically
Point
12 of
Isn't
them,
it a beautiful
and
day
only
in this
grad
little
students
county
could
of
use
ours?
them, and
Not that I know, of course.
like it was a
No
first come first
windows to
served
the
basis at the
recording
beginning of the
booth.
semester, and
while I
12 grad
have
students
made
were able to
several
check out
written
these
requests
study
to our
desks
management,
to use
this is actually just
like
the way
permanently
I
for the
like
semester. They could leave their stuff on it, leave their research materials, all that kind of stuff, and it wouldn't be bothered. And it was always such a nightmare keeping people out of those desks that weren't supposed to be in those desks. Because no matter how many signs you put up, or like how like high the desks were stacked with other people's personal artifacts, people still took it upon themselves to sit at those desks. It was so bizarre. My capstone failed me. Because I did really well in capstone until there was a very specific assignment that we had to do, and I upset him with the assignment because I wrote about, this was really on me. How dare I write about my own lived experience like he asked me to. But he said that it was not appropriate for a university with our good standing with God. And so I failed the assignment, which consequently made me not pass the class, because it was one of those, like, you can do completely fine throughout the rest of the class, but if you fail this assignment, then you failed the class. Yeah, Riddle. No, I went to a batshit university before they got rid of me. I'm just kind of trying to raise the prestige of this room, because I think students deserve a good little library. That is their right. Let's give them a little potted plant. I am amazed by how much good potted plants do in this game. Because I never, like, maybe I'm just not like a plant person, but I never feel like my life is drastically changed by a plant existing. But some people, it really helps their mental health. Honestly, though, it's your right to skip capstone, because capstone is one of the most ridiculous classes ever created.
Crockery. Any objections?
Other than freshman gateway. Like, why does every university have a freshman gateway
Yes,
class?
I don't know who needs to hear this. I'd imagine it's most of you, but
I
is not
am so glad
optional.
you love plants,
When
Riddle.
you slop food onto a tray, you
I-
turn your food into slop.
Like, it's not that I don't love plants, because, like, I do love plants, but, like, I don't feel like they greatly improve my mental health, you know? But they are, as Gigi said, great at killing my mental health when I kill them. So maybe that's the issue, is maybe I like plants, but they give me bad feelings because I just think about every plant that I've ever killed and how that made me feel. Alright, so let's... Comic timing, aerodynamic. Let's hire Petra. I went to college with a Petra, but I also went to college with a Petra, and they were spelled the same way, and I had the same class with them, and they would get so upset if you mispronounced their name, which I understand, like, who wants their name to be mispronounced? But it was still just a kind of funny situation. Riddle, you have us. We're your friends. We spend every night together, having fun, playing games. We talk about so much Stardew. Alright, let's see. Look at all these students having fun in here. I think the library was a hit, y'all. You do love Stardew, and you love Sebastian. I had a dream about Sebastian last night. Like, where I was, like, playing Stardew, and I don't remember what happened, but I remember, like, my character was talking to Sebastian. But I don't remember what the situation was.
No urinating on campus for
Alright, let's see how the students do in their next class. He does look like a crow, you're right. This looks like some prime real estate though. Like we're backed up on this little river thing going on here with these little boats. Very pretty hedging and stuff. Looks like a nice neighborhood. Sebastian Fursona. That's so funny. I think Sebastian would be a furry. That seems like his vibe. He would. I could see that. I mean, a lot of Sebastian's likes are kind of like shiny. Crows like shiny things. Oh.
It's time for Agony Answers, where I solve one of your tiny
Let's build another little
problems
dormitory
with
here,
minimal
just
effort.
because, like,
The following
I
is
am
from Flawed
feeling
Confession.
really bad about this situation.
The other day,
But I have a limited amount of money
accidentally
right
left
now,
my
so I
dissertation
can't
on the
just go,
bus.
like,
Could
building
you please
shit,
spread
you
the
know?
word and see if I can get it back? Thanks in advance. Well, this is what you get for riding the bus. As for your request, I'd love to help you. I really would. But if I did, how would you learn? You see my dilemma?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Lovely. I think that the lady that comes over the intercom is the best part of this game, truly. Alright, this shower room isn't even big enough for a towel rack. That's kind of sad. But now they have a place to shower. They didn't tell me to build a place for them to shower, but obviously they needed one because they're already showering. I don't like that we can see them showering though. Like they're blurred out like in Sims, but it's still a little bit weird. All right, we're at a B- now. Educate, nurture, expand.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
A frog bin? That is so fun. I love that. A very open campus. Like, it's no worse than a community dorm. But also, your community dorm isn't usually also in the same place as your education is taking place. So I think that's what makes it weird, you know?
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We're doing okay though. We're making a decent monthly profit. More monthly profit than we would be at the hospital at this point. One-stop shop. I love all the frog stuff. Let's see. I keep coming back to this, so I think we gotta get that. Alright, let's build ourselves a student lounge. Maybe. There it is.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne.
Alright, you need to be
I
at
don't
least
remember
3
being
by
a student,
3.
but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all
Alright,
else,
let's put
it's
them on
affordable.
the couch.
Just like Mama used to make.
Some chairs in the corner. Of course, my little arcade machine, I just got them.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
A lamp. I don't know how I feel about giving college students a dartboard, but I don't think they can hurt each other, so what's the harm? Oh, there we go. A microwave, because we're obviously not feeding them. We've only given them a vending machine. Maybe there's something elsewhere on campus, but
Janitor
there's not
needed
anything
to
here.
unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, we now have a student lounge. With this fun little arcade machine. My happiness in college would have definitely been improved if I had a spiffy little arcade machine like this. Alright, let's build a staff room so we can start working on our staff happiness. For some reason, it just makes sense to me that the staff room would go here. So that's where we're putting it.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Ah, come back. Let's put a trash can on the outside. Oh, that's a shelf. I was like, why are you floating in the air? Because it's a shelf. That's what shelves do. Obligatory plants.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth laughing at you, not with you, on 2 Point Radio.
If the students can be trusted with a dartboard, I think the staff can be.
And the vitals convivial.
But maybe not.
So I
We'll
present to
see.
you this next piece of music that is sure to give us all a good
We'll see if they
long
can
laugh.
behave with it. I think they also deserve this arcade machine. So we're gonna give it to them. Because teachers like having fun too.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
Put the garbage can too close to the door. Alright, we got a staff room. A pretty spiffy little staff room at that. Ugh. I hate cockroaches. They freak me out. Not as much as spiders freak me out, but they definitely freak me out. This spot seems to be lacking a bench, so we'll put a bench there. Hand sanitizer so people aren't dirty.
Toilets. Lovely.
There's no just for me where it pertains to a spider. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a jumping spider or any manner of cute spider. I like seeing them. I don't want them anywhere near me, though. I lose my shit. Guess I'll put this here. But I really respect people who can keep their cool around spiders, because that's not me. That is not me whatsoever. Put a plant here. Garbage bin on one side, plant on the other. Students are really going to be fighting for which side of the bench to sit on.
To ask to go to the toilet.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't that terrible?
Alright, we got two little dorm rooms.
Laughing and indeed
Shower,
reading, I see that
library,
many of our
staff
country's
room.
students are petitioning
We're doing
for
good.
additional reading materials. Frankly, I find it very funny. If you didn't already possess all of the course materials, why would you start the course? How bizarre.
We made 7,000 again this month. We're doing good. Let's hire another library assistant to fill in so that they can have rotating, what's it called? Breaks. Rotating breaks. Since there's only the one library.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
I love how the staff happiness is fluctuating, but why is it fluctuating? Happy thoughts. Aerodynamic. Former cheeseball star. Good for him. Oh, I have not been paying attention to my mail. Oops. Alright, why not? They're asking for a Ferris wheel. I'll give them a Ferris wheel. I can't say I understand.
We're approaching the end.
I mean, I do understand. I love a Ferris wheel.
Try not
But I would never ask a college to install a Ferris wheel. Colleges can barely maintain a bathroom. And we're gonna trust them with our lives to maintain a Ferris wheel? Oh, end of the year awards time! Let's see. We didn't have anyone graduate, 10 are continuing, an 80% exam rate, no fails, expels, or dropouts. Look at us. That's so true. But that goes to the athletic team.
Today on
I suppose we don't have one of
Sunday
those yet, though.
I was faced with the formidable task of critiquing
Make
the
unsustainable design
inventively named
choices. That sure does
Chewing
sound
Gum.
like a college.
Yes, I am tasked with assessing the various merits and shortcomings of this interminable taffy. I like
Let's
it all
see,
from
manage
shape as much as the next
courses,
fellow,
add
but I draw the line at
course.
such chewy vulgarity as this. Chewy gum. Thanks, but no thanks.
Interesting. Seeing and believing, not the same thing. Rip.
Enjoy your summer.
All right,
I know I will.
let's expand. I haven't even filled the plot I have. Why is it wanting me to buy a new plot? I don't want to buy it with the buildings. Alright, I purchased the plot.
The summer break.
Even though I don't really understand why I needed to.
Construction.
Alright, let's build a VR lab. I guess we can just go ahead and build it next to the science lab. Oh my god. Okay, cancel. I guess we'll start the new program over here since we have it. Why not? Might as well give them their own building, even though they're both kind of science-y. Alright, you don't fit there, so I'll put you on the other side.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, let's try again. Oh, that's so big.
We're approaching the twilight of today's
Alright, we got a
radio
VR
voyage.
lab.
If you're just tuning in, then I am sorry.
And I'm
But
sure
like
we'll
ships
need an
in the night,
additional
we pass
lecture
for only
hall
the briefest of nautical
to
moments. Perhaps
accommodate
we'll meet
this.
again
I don't
in
think
some
that's 4
distant
plots.
port.
Oh no, it
Perhaps
is.
you'll get your act together and tune
That
in
works.
earlier tomorrow. Who knows? I've been Captain Bickleworth, writing ships, tripping anchors, and running out of sailor talk on 2 Point Radio. Ahoy!
There we go. You do need a door to enter and leave. Alright, and we have an additional lecture hall. We're gonna need a professor for this new class. So we have Phoebe and we have Hugh and Pandora. So Phoebe drops litter and barks at traffic. Hugh
Students eating rubbish
moves
are
faster than
reminded
most, gets
that you
thirsty
are what you
easily,
eat.
buries the lead. I don't like people who bury the lead. Drops litter, seasons to taste. So do we want someone who barks at traffic or someone who seasons to taste? I think Pandora is the better option here. Oh, never mind. The people have spoken. Alright, Miss Barks at Traffic. You're our new VR professor. Hopefully, no traffic disrupts class. Alright, let's see. And I need another scientography teacher. For some reason. So do we want... Let's see, apologizes at will. Or moves faster than most. Moves faster than most. Personal hygiene. Thirsty. Regrets intermittently. See, I'm definitely feeling Alfie, personally. But Cat has such a fun name. Cat Quiche? That's so fun. On my way to create traffic. As you should, Riddle. I think I would lose my shit if my professor started barking at traffic during class. I did have a professor once whose car got towed during the middle of the class. And because she parked illegally. Like, not even, like, illegal, like, against campus rules. Get towed by campus security. But, like, got towed by the police department illegal. And she saw it happening out the window as she was lecturing. And she started, like, screaming and beating on the window. It was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced. I guess we're gonna get Mr. Regrets intermittently. Alright, let's start next year. Alright, let's see if we can pass with a C. That is so sad, actually. Alright, I can build some more dormitories. That's fine. I got you. This dormitory situation is tragic. Like, I truly do feel bad right now. But there's not much I can do, you know? Because I have to pick and choose where I'm going to spend money. But listen. This isn't even the worst living conditions for a university, so I think that's okay. Alright, we have 3 more dormitories, and I guess we should add a shower, since we added 3 more. And then hire staff, janitor. Did that not just tell me to a love bench? Okay, sure, whatever. That's what the students want. That's what I'll give, you know? Oh, it belongs outside. Okay. Right here. We'll put 1 on either side.
Now taking students for virtual normality.
Alright, let's see. I think we're good right now. We need to get that happiness up, though. So maybe I'll build another student lounge on this wing. I think so. That's my guess. It's kind of cute, though, honestly. Oh, the couch.
Janitor required in lecture theatre.
Ah, come back. I love how the only thing this room requires is a door. Go and stand in this room, stare at a wall. Students need a records thing. I can provide that. Give them a microwave. Dartboard, of course, because I love a dartboard. This one I'll give a refrigerator too.
Hi, hello, yes, I'm Maggie Watmore, doing my best on campus radio. We've got a big show for you today, but
We'll
I'm
put some
trying
food
not
in
to
the
think
student
about
lounge
it.
and some
No, only
drinks.
joking, of course. This is really fun. Let's have some music, shall we?
Alright, we have another student lounge. And then, what did they need at the library? Let's see. God, there's so many of them in there. What did you say you needed? A records cubicle. I can do that.
Your body's a temple.
Library.
Wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Ah! Oh, we got our first star. A crow is so much better. Riddle, you should make your own mod and fix that. Because you're right, he should be a crow. Continue.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
Alright, this library is kind of janky, but that's okay. They can't all be winners. I'll fix it as we go. Alright, we have Gordon, who's faster than most, and he just peed a little. And we have Monty, who's a bottomless pit, squeaky clean, and looks like rain. You don't know how to draw pixel art? I don't either, but I think it is so neat. Here you go, Monty.
Students are reminded
see.
that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Give them a couple benches out here.
And now over to Hugh, and something about a hose.
For when they've showed up early and they're waiting for their class.
Yes, that's right. Students were protesting a sudden spike in milkshake prices. I'm told that proceedings were fairly peaceful until a rogue beach ball struck an attendant on the
Oh,
arm.
digital graph
Things got a
paper?
little tasty,
That is a
and the garden
good
hose was
idea,
even used on
actually.
one student
I've
who
never thought of
described
that.
himself as fine, just a
Because
bit
it's
wet.
just like what we
I'll
were
be
talking
here
about
bringing you
earlier
the
with
updates
those
as the story
bead
develops.
things
Back
that you
to
make
you.
pixel art with. It's the same concept. Smart. Alright, let's build a bigger dormitory in this corner. Which still is big by no means. But a little bit bigger, you know? Get a couple beds so people aren't having to share the same bed as much. What? I don't even know what that means, expecting a weed infestation. It hasn't really explained that.
Assistant to the library. Thank you.
I love the accuracy of that being an anti-suicide chair. I appreciate that. Listen, I know people will give a double jump bed. I know people give anti-suicide chairs kind of a lot of grief, but I think they're kind of fun. I was hoping I could fit one more bed here. It's not quite big enough.
Students eating rubbish are
Rip.
reminded that you are what you eat.
So I can't fit another desk either. Potted plant, maybe? No. That's okay. See, this is a much better dormitory. I fell off one freshman year of college. I don't know what happened, but like it was one of those like super rocky ones, like the ones that were more rocky than usual. And I don't even know what happened, but I was sitting there eating my cup noodles and all of a sudden I was flying backwards. My cup noodles were flying. Yeah, it's the chairs that are in, they're usually in college dorms. They're in, like
And now,
inpatient
Wanda,
mental,
with an update on the latest
like mental health
campus fashion
facilities,
trends.
stuff like that. They're supposed to prevent you from killing yourself, but I feel like they would only help you kill yourself, personally.
Anyone who's someone is wearing their shoelaces inside. This trend is here to stay.
All right,
really is
I am
something
doing a
about
really
seeing all
bad
those
job
faces
at reading
dancing in the
my
wind.
my mail
Yes, we may
because
seem
in the
fairly
hospital
drastic
one
uptake
it
of
like
people falling down,
dings,
but this is the
but I
price you
haven't heard
pay
it like
for
I
fashion.
haven't heard a ding or anything, or otherwise notify me.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
A coffee kiosk? I can provide that. The students deserve a coffee kiosk. Let's see. Let's put it there. Alright, hire someone to work the kiosk. I assume that'll be an assistant. Right? Yeah, an assistant. Oh, someone's already going to it. Good for them. $5 for drip coffee. Yeah. That is how that
Janitor
goes.
needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright. Table football. We're just gonna put it there. It's kind of like weird, but there's not really many other places to put that right now. These students are asking for so much. Oh, these go outside. That's a bench. But listen, with how much money they're giving me for tuition, they're allowed to ask.
You are what you eat.
That is their right. Alright, we have answered all our requests. For better or for worse. Alright. I'm just gonna full send it and make a big old dormitory right here. Because that space is kind of awkward anyways. And again, I just feel bad about the dormitory situation.
At Jumbo, we know it's our employees that are the big deal. That's why they get the Jumbo treatment.
So let's try to do better.
Mobile stationery, toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg rooms, dental surgeries, additional headrest, and our famous
So that we're not having 5 to a
training
bed.
program system. Or FDAP taps. I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
This interface is just not nearly as intuitive as the, that is so fun. I will definitely be unlocking that at some point.
Library requesting assistant.
Put a couple of these cute pink beds in. Just spice it up a little bit, you know? Ah! I'm kind of missing the Sonic decorations that the hospital one has.
Janitor needed.
Like,
to
they were
unlock
ridiculous,
toilets.
but they were so
Lovely.
fun. I love that they get in the closet to change. I don't know what the clown dresser is for, but it looks fun. So we're gonna get it. Because why not? Let's look at some rugs and stuff.
We've come to the end of today's show, and didn't that fly by? I wasn't timing it or anything, but if I was, I think I'd see that we finished 35 seconds early. I've been Maggie Watmore. I'll be back tomorrow for my next allotted segment. Bye for now.
Weather report.
I wish the rugs were
Look,
bigger.
It's raining.
I wish I had something to put in the middle here, so it just wasn't gaping and open. But I'm not seeing anything. Is that a pride flag? Ha! Hang it in pride of place. You know what? Why not? To go with the rainbow rugs, of course.
Janitor
So we're just
required
trying
for
to
groundskeeping.
get the
Thank
prestige
you.
up at this point, you know? Alright, we're at 8. That's pretty good. Alright, we got the average dormitory rating way above where we needed to be. So... Alright, we're doing okay. Alright, let's see. Claim. Oh. Claim.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
There we go. A family tree? I deny the students nothing. Alright, let's put it there. Why not? Experiment station. Our profit's going up a lot, so we're getting there.
Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you.
Right. Those planters gave a nice little fill to the place, you know? VR desk. Alright, we're getting there. It's all coming together. What is happening over here? Oh, you're just chilling out. I love how sad these are compared to this. I still don't understand the whole, like, dormitory being with the classrooms thing. But that's okay.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Let's build another shower room. Because we have really just not given them a good place to shower. I think $150 for a towel rack is kind of excessive.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We are improving. Slowly but surely.
Good morning. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Hello there.
All right,
it's
here's our
Ricky
VIP.
Hawthorne on 2
Oh,
Point
2
Radio,
VIPs.
where today
3.
we'll be asking the question, do slow news days prompt
Interesting.
needless questions? You won't be able to miss it.
I just don't understand what it means they're expecting a weed infestation. I assume that's the disasters in question, because it keeps like popping up with that storm cloud.
Students are reminded that the rain
But what
is
kind of weed are we
my
talking
fault.
about here?
Thank you.
And what is being done about it? Because I'm not doing anything. Meat wizard machine. Oh, it's an arcade machine. I was like, what does that mean? Yeah, sure, whatever. Y'all can have an arcade machine. I won't deny you that. What about the other one? Do I have room in this one? And then, what about the student lounge? Is that the only staff lounge I have? I think so. Yeah.
The academic year is starting soon.
All right, let's view awards. See how year 2 went for us. Our exam rates went up a little bit. 30 continuing, 0 graduated, 0. So we got a 100% pass rate still. We don't have any more courses available. But we can upgrade these. So let's go ahead and upgrade those. All right, let's get more labs.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
Let's put a science lab here. Alright, so I need to hire more janitors. That's fine. I was thinking that I needed to, but I wasn't sure.
Later in the week, I'll be talking to the Boogie Nights. Those metal-clad funk makers are equal parts gallantry and groovy groove music. Knights and chivalry were first popular hundreds of years ago, of course. But isn't it funny how these trends come around?
Alright, so we have another science lab, which got us our 2-star rating. So let's see if we can get to 3-star. And then let's build another lecture.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Good lord. What is happening? God. Okay, let's try that again. I was really struggling with that for some reason. Not a science lab. Lecture hall, please. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up. Jesus. Lecture hall. There we go.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
I just want to know why students are eating rubbish. That is such a bizarre thing for them to do. What happens if I put a TV in here? Oh, it's a smart board. I've been thinking that was a TV. Or maybe it's a whiteboard. I can't really tell. Looks like a smart board though. Why aren't you reachable? You were reachable? What happened?
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Alright, so we have another lecture theater. So now we need another VR lab.
I recently spent a weekend away on Pebbly Island, a beautiful locale in our proverbial neck of the metaphoric woods, where I stayed in a luxury hotel. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Ricky, you've changed. It's true. I do it all the time. I hardly recognize myself. Next up.
Alright, we got another VR
What are you
lab.
looking at?
Now we just need to hire more teachers. Alright, so Barbara moves faster than most, drops litter, and starts the day with a can of burp. I had a professor in college who every morning she would walk in with a Route 54 of Dr. Pepper from Sonic. And then I would have her again for another class in the afternoon, and she would walk in with a new Route 54 Dr. Pepper from Sonic. And I was amazed. As is her right. No, you're right. It is her right. But like, how do they do that? Where does it all go? What is happening? There we go. Now that was just always amazing to me. And then we need 2 more Scientography teachers.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Let's hire Mr. Gary, inspirational speaker. But no, every time I go to a Sonic or drive by a Sonic, I just think about her. And I hope she's doing well. Because that's a lot of Dr. Pepper to eat or drink. Oh no, I can't fit a potted plant there. That's so sad. Alright, let's put some more of these tables around so people can be friends and shit. You know, like you're supposed to do in college.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
So 2 lecture halls over there. 1 over here.
We all like a milkshake.
I might need another one over here. Since I'm having 2 VR classes now.
And will make you uncontrollably ill. Be safe and try to have very slightly less than that. This message is brought to you by the Milkmaid Corporation.
So is that what they call lecture halls, not in the US, lecture theaters? Because I had never heard that before. And I know that this game was made in the UK. What do you mean invalid? Ah. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but it's fine.
I believe that smell is you.
I love how mean the lady over the intercom is. She's so funny. Oh no, I forgot to hire the 4th Scientology teacher. My bad. I thought I did. Maybe I just hired too many VR teachers. There you go. And then I still need janitors. I never went back and hired those. So let's do moves faster than most, a blessing in disguise, poor personal hygiene, dances like they mean it. Come on, Ruby. You are our latest janitor.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
And then we've also been running short on assistants. So let's go ahead and get them as well. The VIP tour went well. That's good. Manage courses. Don't have enough course points yet. That's okay. Alright, let's start the academic year. We're gonna need another building soon. Another kiosk in.
I know the news
on this side of
and
campus.
today's top story.
Since the other side of campus has the
government
coffee
documents
kiosk.
first thought recovered are now feared to be deli meats. Now that is a shame, but at least there's a salty silver lining. What's a little cyber
And
insecurity
we can put
when
a
you've got
soda
face
machine
full of
as
ham?
well.
Nice one.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Alright, let's see what this student wants. A smoothie kiosk? I literally just placed a burger kiosk. Alright, let's do it over here. Since I just placed a kiosk over there. Yeah, there's not really any room left over there. And then we're gonna... I have more things that need assistance than I have assistants. So, let's go ahead and hire another one of those. At least I think I do. I should. Where'd all these
Attention.
assistants come
Your
from?
finger is not a toothbrush.
Interesting. I think that gets me back to having the exact amount of assistants that I need. Which means we might have some issues when they need to go on break, but we can deal with that when we get there. Alright, they require a science lab poster. Let's give it to them. Because why wouldn't I? That's such a simple ask, you know? A little poster. Of course they can have a poster. Who am I to say no? Oh, and they also want an Atom poster? Okay, now maybe they're asking for too much. And why do these posters cost so
Assistant
much?
needed in library.
Oh yeah, sure enough, I did not have enough assistants. They're going back and forth. There you go. Man, the smoothie kiosk. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where that where is, but we're getting somewhere. Things seem to be going decently, except there's so much trash. So, time to hire more janitors. Which makes sense, because I think I only have 3 janitors.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Alright, time for another building. We're getting places, y'all.
Wasn't that a smashing tune? I'd have been tapping my toe from hither to yon if I wasn't completely tone deaf. Did you know that I'm also situationally
Right.
tone deaf? Yes, I just cannot read a situation.
So let's do
I
a
have
library.
one speed, and that's Ricky.
Failing students might want to try something else.
Alright. So that's got us another library. Which means a library assistant. Because for some reason our students still aren't doing well. A posh painting.
Announcement.
Okay.
The
I can do
canvas
that.
just got bigger, not necessarily better.
That's so mean. Alright, let's see. There are 31 students assigned to that one. 4, 4, 4. 11. Okay, yeah, I think we need some more dormitories. Because this is ridiculous.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
So let's put one here.
There's another craze sweeping our county's youth. The so-called cheesy gob-off asks challengers to see how many cheesy gubbins they can stuff into their unsuspecting gobs. Competition is a wonderful thing, don't you think? It brings us all together and fills our mouths with cheese.
I love watching everyone go places in hordes. I think it's very fun.
Student requests are often heard.
Put some posters
Not
up.
always listened to.
Because, you know, why not? Give it a little something something, you know? Since we spent the kudos on them. Might as well. Alright. We got ourselves another dormitory. Which boosted our happiness rating. It's definitely lessened the load on the other dorms a lot.
Janitor
Which is
required
good.
in student lounge.
Alright, let's see. Claim. A hot dog kiosk? Okay. Yeah, whatever. You can have that. Because why not, you know? Alright, so we have a hot dog kiosk. Alright, now they want an arcade table. Okay, sure. Why not?
We're nearing the finish line today, but first our producers wouldn't let me leave without trying my hand at the cheesy gob-off. Play that music while I gob on down.
Let's see what else. Science station. Ooh. Oh my. I don't think we have room for a science station. Oh, barely.
I've done 16. You get my straight.
Let's go ahead and put one in this room if we have room. Yeah.
That's quite nice. Sure. Cheesy.
A crazy taxi machine. I wish I could give that to you, but we don't have enough kudos.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
What's on it? I guess this can go in a student lounge. Maybe. You know what? Why not? You can just go right there. It's fine. I don't really know what it is. Another one? Okay. These kids sure do ask for a lot. Accept. I don't have enough for any of these. So we'll come back to them.
In bathroom.
Hopefully we'll gain some more from other things so that we can fulfill those. Oh no, student happiness rating has decreased. Y'all were just so happy. I'm giving you almost everything you want. Everything I have, in fact. Let's see. Where's that student lounge? Over here, okay. Because there's a lot going on in here. I just need to straighten it up a little bit.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, that's a little bit better. There was just a lot going on there. Let's piffy up this one a little bit, because we've kind of neglected it. The other one's gotten everything. So I think you already have that. Let's see. I don't know what to put in there.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
I'll add them to the pile. Okay. That sure does sound like a college. Oh, that can't go there. It's okay. You can go there. Nope. You keep being green. Okay, whatever. They can just have that one. It's fine. Happiness sure does fluctuate a lot.
janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Let's get some more showers, because they just really don't have very many of those. All right, they have another shower room.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are.
Then let's
No
put another
urinating
student lounge on this
campus
side as well.
facilities.
Put some machines in here so students can play together and shit.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so,
I
qualification
love the
this and
2-point games,
qualification
and I
that.
loved Theme Hospital,
Let me
as I
tell you
said last
something I
night.
don't want you to know.
They just spark
It's a
so
scam.
much joy for me.
All of it.
Like, I could just get lost in these games for hours. I think they are perfect in every single way.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
It's Pride Month, so we gotta put up our pride flags. It's the law. Put up some posters that I paid so much kudos for. Because why not, you know? Alright, there we go. Got a nice student lounge.
Your finger is not a toothbrush.
Let's see. Open day. Career goal. Claim that kudos. Accept. $50, $50, $50, $249. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the momentum table since we can afford it. However, I don't think we have anywhere to place it. Barely. Those students can't ask for anything else. I don't have room for it. I definitely don't think I have room for it over in this one.
We've all been quizzed at school, but
I don't know what I
really
did
happens
differently
during
over
a
here.
test?
Oh,
You
it's
get
a little bit
question,
further this
you
way.
write down your
That's
answer,
it.
And then some bozo tells you that you're wrong.
Sorry,
But
guys.
who's to say they're
Go back to
right?
work.
What's so
Sorry.
great about their answers?
It's for your
If
own
we all
good.
got the
I needed
same
that.
answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh?
I still don't think I
Tell you,
have
It's a
anything.
crime that they make kids take their tests.
Have enough
Not a
room.
real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly
Oh well.
cool.
It's fine.
That's the kind of crime.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright. So we have 10 that got an A grade classes. 73% happiness. We're getting there. We just have to end the year happy. Which we're getting there. This is our last month. So, hopefully we'll have 10 students graduate. Finals week. Yeah, no. It definitely is.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
Trying to think of what we need, because it's not going to give us any more programs. Honestly, I think we need another cell poster. Yeah, you can have that. Assuming there's room for it somewhere. Honestly, I think we need another Scientography place, just because there is so much going on in both of them. I'm gonna build them bigger
Janitor
than
needed
the
to unblock
requirements.
toilets. Lovely.
Just because it is getting hard to fit things. So let's put that here. That there.
I
Just
shouldn't
kinda
have to
line 'em
tell
up on
you,
the
but
wall
if
together, you
Jumbo
know?
McNally's getting involved in something,
So that
you
we,
know it's bad. Jumbo University? Huh, what a
Can
racket.
put more
You can
machines
teach
in there
Mr.
if we
McNally a
need
lesson by
to.
signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Ah, there we go.
We are approaching the end of the academic year.
Alright, so we got another science
Try not
lab.
to worry.
So let's get a teacher. There you go. We've made it to campus level 14. But I don't think we need another lecture hall. I think we just needed the lab. Complete 3 assignments. We're running out of days. Oh, right. I need to build the other
Janitor
lab.
needed to unblock
That's
toilets.
right.
Lovely.
VR lab. It is about to disrupt what I'm doing. Hopefully it at least gives me the decency of letting me finish. No! Alright, we had 10 people graduate. That's how many we needed. So at least we did that, but our exam results went down. No! I lost my progress on that. Well, that's fine. I need to build one anyways for the thing.
The summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Alright. So let's try that again. And I don't think I have the VR bookcase right now, unfortunately.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but
Put up
with
the
40%
obligatory
less
posters,
saturated fat.
just because, again, we have them, so why not? Boost morale and
The
whatnot.
academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
What am I selling? Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, so we got a virtual reality room. Or normality. Sorry. So let's hire a professor. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's get virtual normality to level 4 so we can get to a 3-star campus. Light bulb statue. Nice.
Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to.
Claim. Claim. Alright, let's see if we can fulfill a couple student requests. Virtual normality. Does this go in the library? Yeah. Do I have room in the other library? Yeah. Alright, so that's that. And then ramen kiosk. They're so real. College students love ramen. I know I did. I do.
Janitor required
Until I really
in the
don't.
student lounge.
But that's neither here nor there. Kiosk for you. So true. Yeah, you know. And then the veggie kiosk. Teachers, assistants. Alright,
You
so
ever
now we
thought
just
about why
need
they're
a
so keen to
teacher
teach us to
and we're
read?
good.
Think about
Wrong
it.
thing.
So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us.
All right, we're ready to start the academic year.
Daily disorder from my news.
And we have our
They take
buildings
the regular
pushed to
news
the
and
max.
turn every word into an anagram.
So I think it's
breaking
time
down
to
the
buy our
code.
last
I
slot
can't
over
understand
here.
a thing. It's perfect.
Alright, let's manage courses. Oh, I don't have any points. I already spent them. That's right.
Library requesting assistant.
How am I always out of assistants? Why do they always go on break at the same time? What does that mean? Oh, it means room at capacity. So, go to a different room. Oh, 2 of the student lounges are at capacity, so I'm going to need to build another one. That's fine. Alright, let's go over here and get started. Alright, so a student lounge. Try to ease up some of that capacity, you know? So they're not just on top of each other.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not necessarily better.
That woman loves roasting. She's so funny. Not quite. That's okay. I thought it was gonna work since it said it was gonna work. How dare I? Damn, I was hoping that would fit.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Alright, so that has that built. So hopefully that'll ease up the student lounge congestion.
You think
And
I
I
got
think
into
we're also
radio
needing
because
another
of some
library.
fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and
Because that is
unpredictable.
also
You can't just
constantly
learn it.
operating at capacity.
Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Alright, let's put some things in here. Oh, that was too close. It's always sad when something just barely does not fit.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Oh, there's a door there. Ah!
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright. So we got that. Got some bookshelves. Now let's get these bulletin board things. Oh, that's a, yeah, notice board.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I feel like it doesn't need as much space as it says it does, but, you know, whatever. It's fine.
Here's a question from Kevin in Flattering. Hey,
I feel like there's no reason
what
that
was your
plant
favorite project in school?
shouldn't fit there.
That's a good question.
That's okay,
And
though.
you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know, but that's what they ought
And
to be
finally,
teaching us,
let's
man.
hang some posters, of course. Because again, it's a requirement. Gotta give students something to stare at while they're not doing their work. Alright, there we go. Got a library. So we got a library and we have a student room. I think we're gonna need more dorms because we have even more. And that one's still operating at capacity. Maybe they could just come over here. Did they ever think of that? Let's see, 13, 18, 6. Alright, let's go ahead and build another one. Just because we're going to need it, so might as well get ahead of the curve. It keeps being like, you can move on. What are you still doing here? I haven't finished building my campus. Leave me alone.
Janitor required.
We're gonna go. It's a library. We're gonna build a big one over here. Because I'm really trying to reduce how many people are assigned to each dorm.
I never went to college.
Just because that really
At
does
least
help
I don't
the
remember going to college.
student happiness.
I turned out just fine.
But it just hasn't been
Join
working
me at the
out.
same time tomorrow, when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
So we're just gonna full send it with this one.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, let's see. Put down some rugs.
Janitor required in bathroom.
A notice board. A potted plant, of course. It's a requirement, honestly. Because have you ever been in a college dorm room that did not have a potted plant? Because I know I haven't. Hang some posters. Students are really gonna get tired of seeing these posters. Because they are everywhere, but they asked for them, so I am giving them to them. No, that's what I was just thinking, was that, oh no. Was that my dorm room was gonna cause an issue. A parent was gonna say I was pushing an agenda. Maybe I am. Maybe I am pushing an agenda. Alright, we got another dorm room. I just realized I have not built a bathroom in forever. How many bathrooms do I have? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. Those are showers. Where are the bathrooms? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I have 3 toilets. That's why my students have been so unhappy. I've been over here building student lounges and building dorms and shit. Trying to figure out why they were so unhappy. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, let's try to remedy this. Go piss, girl. That is a funny one. Alright, let's give them some bathrobes because this is unacceptable. Cruel and unusual, even. Truly, I feel so bad. I keep building showers, but I have not been giving them a place to piss. I guess they've been pissing in the showers. Which I guess that's their right, you know, given the circumstance.
Despite listeners.
We're gonna have a
Campus
disproportionate
grounds
amount
are
of
off the
sinks, but
toilet.
that's okay. They can wait in line for a sink. God, that's so funny. Let's put a hand sanitizer out here for the students who are inevitably too impatient to wait for a sink. Because we know what happens. We all know those people, you know? Alright, so we have a bathroom. Do I have anywhere to build an additional bathroom? I don't think so. I think everything else is pretty packed out. I could technically build one here if I really needed to. So it just has to be a 2x1 space.
Good morning.
feel awful.
I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio.
No, I kept seeing like the little toilet paper icon pop up above their heads, and I was like, well, then go to the damn bathroom. There are bathrooms. There weren't bathrooms, actually. That is completely my bad. So sorry. Yeah. What is this place with the eggplant on it? A veggie kiosk.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I don't really pay that much attention to what they're asking for. If they ask for it, I just give it to them if I have the kudos for it. You know? They're paying so much tuition to be here, so of course I'm going to give it to them. Unless it's a bathroom. Ha! Unless it's a bathroom. That is true. But in my defense, I thought I gave them bathrooms. Maybe they'll be able to get above a B- now that they're not going to be on the verge of pissing themselves. Which I still don't have enough bathrooms. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm almost even thinking about building another bathroom because there's still not enough toilets.
Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
I think we're gonna do that. Because that is severely negatively impacting the happiness of this campus. So let's get a couple more bathrooms available. All right, we have added 11 stalls. So still not ideal given how many students we have right now, but it's better than what we had. And I've been seeing a lot more trash, which means we need another janitor and more trash bins. Alright, we can go ahead and start the next year. We're in a good enough spot to make it work. Alright, so let's place trash bins around the place.
Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge has once again stoked
It
the
is
fire
so
between
funny
his
to me
department
how in
and
this
the
little
county
universe, and
student
I
union,
suppose it's
saying
pretty accurate as to
tuition
how
fees
humans
will rise
act.
and they must
If
rise.
there's not a
I
trash
spend
can
more
available,
on
they
welfare
will just
wax
throw it
than
on the
most students
floor.
do on their entire education.
Which is
It's just not fair.
psychotic.
Thanks, Minister.
But they
for
do
that
it.
Much needed, albeit clueless perspective.
So let's add some more bins. Because I definitely have a disproportionate amount of bins as there are students around. And then also some benches, because we've added a lot of a lot of places, but we haven't added many benches to correspond with them. So let's take care of that.
Assistant to the library. Thank you.
Give them another drink machine. And a snack machine, even though we have kiosks around to kind of fulfill those needs. Okay. Let's see. Career goal. Relationship items. That is so fun. Develop 100 new romances. I didn't even realize my students were developing romances. That is so funny. I still don't have enough for the Crazy Taxi machine, which is kind of sad because I love Crazy Taxi. Truly.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
I do not have enough assistants floating around. So let's take care of that. All right, we have 100 students that have moved into dormitories. Now that we have been building more. This library gets to capacity a lot, so let's see if we can help that. Alright, that added a couple more slots. Where's the other library? Because we have a lot of empty space in this library. Hey, JZ! Sorry, I didn't see you. I was very focused. Laser focus. I know, 100 plus students and 14 toilets. That is wildly realistic. Yeah, I was like, why are my students so unhappy? Because I'm on year 4 and I just could not get it above like 75% happiness. I kept building dorms and building libraries and all this stuff. Nothing was really working. I only had 3 toilets for them. I don't know why. I thought, wow, this has been creeping up. What the hell? I had thought that I had built toilets, but I hadn't for some reason.
You won't want to miss it.
And I feel really bad about it. Alright, let's add some more computers and such.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Alright, that has that room a little bit better. Alright, we're doing pretty okay. Still don't have enough kudos for Crazy Taxi. God, I have so many of these requests. Let's see.
Janitor required for grounds.
It's gonna be really hard to get this to Prestige 7. It's just not big enough. Let's see what I can do though. Maybe add a window. Get some natural light coming in. Also views to the outside and the inside. Because that doesn't help much, but we don't have floor space to put anything down. So we just have to do what we can, you know? Let's see. No, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get such a tiny room to Prestige 7. Because placing posters is not going to get us there. Something about just adding posters around the wall of the room is so funny. Almost insulting, you know?
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
I was hoping that would do more because Odyssey things, a cat hanging from a tree branch?
Cheesy gubbins are back. Where did they go? Nowhere.
Like, does this decor make any sense? No.
Cheesy gubbins.
I don't think this will fit in here.
The only
Oh well.
thing you can count on.
But I'm also running out of room for posters. So, like... But I'm so close to getting it. Like, I understand it won't let me put a rug down because it's a science lab. Hang in there. Because it's a science lab, but I don't have, like, any other choice, you know? Because everything takes up so much room. Like, there's just not a single thing, I don't think, that I can put in here. Oh, maybe.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fit
I cannot
in
believe that
crisps.
fits. Wonderful. Okay. That got us there. Alright, let's get them a bookcase. I don't know where we're gonna put said bookcase. But we'll find a place. We'll figure it out. In one of the libraries. Not that one. Let's see.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Alright, there we go. We got it. We just had to sell a normal bookcase. Alright, let's claim a reward. We're never gonna get Crazy Taxi. VR lab to prestige 7. Okay, let's do this. This one should be easier. We have much more floor space here.
Finally, the matter of grey meat. Yes, we contacted Health Inspector Henry Jobsworth, who sent us a very comprehensive 7,000-word report on the subject.
Why are they bringing food into the VR lab? You're not allowed to bring food and drinks into a science lab. That's not allowed.
Well, if it
2,
rhymes,
don't throw it
it's
on the damn
probably
floor.
true.
Psychos. Alright, come on, we're almost there.
Requests for administrator.
Just,
I'll add them to the
there we
pile.
go. Seriously, just throw up some posters. Might as well, that is off-centered. I'll deal with that in a second. Might as well throw up the rest of the posters since we're here. Okay, I guess we can't move that. It's in a weird spot. That's okay. I literally will not notice it. Alright, let's see. So let's do the record rug.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Put them down in a couple dorms. There we go. Host the VIPs. Let's see, what else do we have? Fancy hat stand. I guess you can go right there. It doesn't really matter. Oh shit, we don't have enough janitors. Huh?
Showering is technically but not socially
So
optional.
let's hire... Let's hire a couple more. I don't understand how I'm always lacking assistants. I have like 4 more assistants than what I need assistants for, and yet somehow they are all always lazing about on break at the same time. Ridiculous. But I don't even know where the assistants are. Alright, I guess we'll hire another one. It's okay. What does it matter? Oh, just kidding. Someone finally went over there, but was it at the sacrifice of something else more important? Let's see. Hot dog, library.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are.
Okay,
No
looks like all the
urinating
assistants
on
found their
campus
places.
facilities.
However, students are still needing to use the bathroom. VR projector. Oh, seriously, I definitely don't have the kudos for a VR projector. Oh, so the janitors do remove the weeds. Okay. I've never actually caught the piece of mail before, so I didn't know.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
We are just stuck at that 83%. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong to not be able to get past that 83%, because there's so many libraries. Also, I think it's time for another classroom. So let's see.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Alright, so we have another lecture theater. And then let's get another VR lab.
Now that's easy,
Ah,
wasn't
too close.
it? The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio.
Just a small one.
You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a
So I've noticed both of the labs, both types of labs being kind of overwhelmed everywhere.
Soak in some sonic excellence.
So
Play the
let's
track and we'll be right
try to
back.
help out with that a little bit. Alright, got a VR lab, now let's build a science lab.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Alright, let's put all of the stuff in. Right? And like, why are they octagons? No, that is such a terrible thing for them to do.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
No, because that really limits where you can put them. It causes so many problems. Just kidding, that's where the door is. Let's put some windows in, inside and outside. Do we have room for a potted plant anywhere?
Janitor needed
Yeah.
in library.
Because they do help a surprising amount.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
Because why not have neon guitars, you know? Does it make sense for a science lab? No. But they're fun.
In the news today, I seem to have sat on something sharp. We're not sure exactly what it is or what the consequences might be, but we'll update you as soon as we know more. Can you see it? Look at that. Is it
All
in me?
right.
Tell me it's not in me.
Got another science lab and a lecture hall. So let's do a VR professor and a science professor.
Library requesting assistant.
We're getting places. All right, and with our last little bit of space, let's build another bathroom since we have severely neglected that. Because we do not have nearly enough toilets.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
All right. We have another bathroom. Look at that. I love how you can see how I neglected the bathrooms. Because, you know, where am I? Oh, just kidding. I have one more building there. I thought I was out of room. Ha! Oops. Because, like, you see here, I have one stall. 3 stalls in this building, the first building. And then I have no stalls in the second building.
Wouldn't you know?
And no stalls in the third building. So between the 3 buildings, I have 3 stalls. Versus, you know, 7 showers in that one, 5 in this one, and none in that one. And so then I realized my mistake, and then here I am, panic building bathrooms. No, I am just trying to give my little... God, what is happening with this thing? Y'all, if you buy cheap Chinese junk, you get cheap Chinese junk. And that is what I'm experiencing right now. These mic stands. This is my second one. And they have both wore out within like 3 weeks. So I guess the, you know, definition of insanity, doing the same thing twice, expecting a different result, but we need to resolve that. But no, you're right. Authenticity. I'm just trying to give my students an authentic experience. Oh, we got some best friends on campus. All right. Scientography. Okay. Do not have the kudos for either of those things.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
But no, I am just trying to be authentic. All right, where's that? Here we go. And then I think that's the... Oh, look at all these graduates. Good for them. I think that was our last piece of real estate. All right, let's see. We had 20 graduates this year, 74 continuing, average exam result 84%, and then 0 people expelled, failed, or dropped out. We just cannot get those exam results up. Which I don't really understand why. Alright, so let's get that caught up
Enjoy
with
your
the
summer.
virtual
I know I
reality.
will.
Let's see. Accept. Alright. So let's build a library. First of all, they gotta have somewhere to study. I just realized my staff happiness is probably low as well because I've been building all these student lounges and shit, but I have not built another staff room since I built the first one. Oopsie.
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
I'm not nearly as a good of a academic employer apparently as I am a hospital
Most of the
employer.
games you hoped it would,
Oh.
with only a few scandalous omissions.
All right,
Say you like these games.
let's get us a
then
good
prove it
library
and buy them
going.
again.
Ah, come back. Let's get the appropriate bookshelves because we will need those. It just keeps telling me that that student needs a microscope. I know they need a microscope. I don't have the stuff to get it. Sorry. These students are pushy.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not necessarily better.
Nope, not that. Rip. Not enough room. I just
Doesn't
need to put this
matter
last
how
thing in,
desperate you are.
please.
No urinating on campus facilities.
Guess I'll get rid of that computer. Put that there. Garbage can. Notice board.
2 Point Radio, the station that puts the stabilizers on the bike of your day. It's Ricky Hawthorne. The time is...
Rugs.
Anyone got the time? No? They told me I'd regret putting sundials in the booth. There aren't even any windows, they said. Oh, how we laughed. More timeless
Posters.
radio after this silky little number.
Alright, there we go. We got another library. Which means another library assistant. There you go, Jezebel. Welcome to 2 Point. And then let's not repeat errors. Let's build a bathroom. I'm learning. I'm growing as a person.
Assistant to the library. Thank you.
I will get you your microscope when I can get you your microscope. Jesus. Nope, you can't actually fit there. Okay, but you can fit there, so that works. Cool. So we got a bathroom. I'm trying to be better, you know?
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Alright, science lab. Now these being abnormally shaped is cruel and unusual. Truly. I love how it'll say that you can place it there and then it'll change its mind. It'll be like, no, actually, I lied. Get some natural light in.
Chef Ricky here, bringing you a morsel of the day. We all like a boiled egg, but wouldn't you love one on the go? Just imagine, you're stuck in traffic and bang, a boiled egg just for you. You see,
Again, something about
casing
putting
or
a
shell
neon
that's perfect for keeping the
guitar
egg safe.
in a science
I've
lab
got
is
2
just so
boiled
funny
eggs
to
in my
me.
pocket right now. Give it a try.
Alright, we got a science lab. Alright, we got 2 photography applicants from
Janitor
that.
needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, now let's do the VR lab as well.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Alright, let's put up some big old windows, get some natural light in. Some posters. I love just the wall of posters. And then the neon guitar. Alright, there we go. We got another, VR lab. Now all we need is another
Janitor needed to
lecture
unblock
theater.
toilets. Lovely.
I've just eaten a pocket egg. How are you? I must remember to boil another batch and take them to my next book club meeting. Yes, I've been in a book club
Alright,
since I
there
was
we
a
go.
boy, and this is my
The lecture
fifth
hall.
at the
Good for
City
us.
Minstrel, one of the county's first books. I really do struggle with the old language. In fact, I think the only words that are the same are salty and minstrel. You'd think it was enough, but it's not.
And then a dormitory. Because we have more students this year, therefore we should have more dorm. Because I'm really... Like, I know the game is expecting 5 per bed, but I just feel like that's not best for student happiness. So let's build another small dorm over here.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Alright. So that has us in another dorm. So... that's good. It's so funny how much that painting boosts the
Janitor
prestige of
required
a
for
room.
groundskeeping. Thank you.
Oh. Why are y'all invalid? Oh, because of the window and the flag isn't compatible. Okay. Alright, we got that. Got another dorm. And then, do we have enough room to squeeze another tiny little staff lounge in? Maybe, maybe not. We do. Just something for them, you know? Give them some windows. Arcade machine.
It's time for the question of the week. We asked, which instrument is the funniest? We had some great replies, including quite a few we can't read on air. You know,
Notification
Vocaloid, you
board.
really are. Knock knock. Who's there? The answer. The answer who? The answer is the trombone. Now that is funny. I'll be laughing until next time. Fare thee good and fare thee well. Good night.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
It is just not going to leave me alone about the microscope situation, is it? Like, I will buy the damn microscope when I have the funds. I simply do not have the funds. Alright, we've got another staff lounge. It isn't much, but we got it. And then let's do some of these benches. Because the benches are really a hit for some reason.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
This can just be kind of, you know, breezeway sitting area. Alright, and throw down a couple benches.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Drink machine. Or snack machine, rather. And then let's do a ramen kiosk. And we'll do smoothie kiosk. Hire some assistants for them.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Alright, and we have expanded so much that we need more janitors. So let's go ahead. Hire a janitor. All right.
Janitor required in bathroom.
They are wanting drink and snack machines. So let's give them drink and snack machines. Alright, then we're gonna need more waste
It's
bins
not
around the
your year,
facility
it's
because
just
I've been seeing an
another
increase
year.
in trash again. Such as right there, right next to the trash bin. This game does a really good job at depicting college-age people. They just throw their trash everywhere. It's one thing I don't miss about working at a college. Always picking up trash.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid
Alright.
of you than you are of us.
I still don't have the stuff for microscope. Or any of these things, really. Not even close. I only have 95.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth.
I can't increase
Cheers,
that at all for
cheers.
some reason.
On 2-Point Radio. Forget what you're doing and give in to the saccharine melodies of my voice.
The
I am
three
Sir Nigel
different
Bickleworth,
bathrooms here just
and
keeps
you
cracking
may
me
not
up.
know
It tells
you
a
just
story,
made a
really.
Wonderful decision. The finest radio show in town. Coming right up.
Yeah, I think I need another janitor, because we have a lot of students and not very many janitors. So let's see. We can just go ahead and throw them in there since there's so much litter there. I have, however, also hired a few people who have littering problems. So that is probably also contributing.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Did I just not have a trash can in there? Oh, that's my bad. There's not a trash can in there. I was like, why is there trash everywhere? And then let's go ahead and hire one more janitor. Let's see. There you go. I think it's time for more of those benches.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Maybe. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see. Let's sell that bed. Actually, I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Let's get that bed back. They are the backbone of the educational system. Truly.
This week on Sir Nigel Reviews, we'll be talking about a modern beat combo, a group that call themselves the Helium Baboons. I must admit, while it may not be my usual cup of beef tea, for contemporary mindlessness, and that's what this is, it was not as
No, we
bad as
need
most
just
of
more
today's
outdoor
duds and
seating on this
drivel.
quad.
Helium Baboons. Not as bad as I feared they would be. 2 shrugs out of a possible 5.
And if we're gonna have outdoor seating, why not the love benches, you know? Increase friendship and whatnot. And romance. Alright, we have enough for the VR projector, so let's go ahead and get that. Will this fit in any of the other VR labs? Let's see. Oh no, come back.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Here we go. And then there it is. Couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit in this one, because this is the smallest of them. That's okay. Alright. We still haven't increased our academic results at all. Or our happiness, but
Failing students might want to try something else.
whatever. A weed infestation. Alright, let's bring some more scientography students into tour. How are so many of those guys, let's just say, on breaks?
It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly.
I've really damned the students by my bathroom mishap. Let's see if we can just fit some more basic single stall little bathrooms around the place. Just enough for a toilet, you know? Can a sink fit in these? Let's see. I don't think they can. No. See, these can't even have a sink. But students are running around desperately looking for bathrooms. So let's try to accommodate that.
Shameless county and strain it for all the precious nectar we can. Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge is under scrutiny for describing 2 Points youth as ambitionless nitwits, and I can see why. I can only hope that it's an abridged form of the full quotation. It would be remiss of him to forget that they are also
Like, is that awkward?
loud,
Yes.
foolhardy,
But at this
crass,
point, we
smelly,
just
and
need
generally
bathrooms, you know?
hopeless.
Like, these people are suffering. And therefore, the grades and the happiness are also suffering.
Assistant to the library. Thank you.
Let's move these around now that we added that there, so it's not quite as cluttered. I don't think I have any more real estate to buy for this one. No. Okay. Unrealistic for a science-heavy uni. Yeah.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Alright. We are getting there. I think we're just at a, I think we've just hit a wall with this campus. Because there's literally nothing else. Like, I have no more floor space anywhere to add anything. So, like... I still have not been able to get that microscope.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
What are thunderballs? Interesting. Is it like a Newton's cradle sort of situation?
New to
Oh,
the
we
Crowley
completed a
student
challenge.
range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish to two.
All right, we got two Scientography
years. It's a proud tradition, and now
applicants.
it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook, tasty to eat. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
Like, it's not that big of a deal that we are only sitting at an 80, 82, 83, 84%. Because that is an A. Since this was made by a European dev. So it's not like we're a B average school. But I wish we could get that student happiness up
Attention.
more.
Your finger is not a toothbrush.
But they're generally happy, so like, it's fine. You know? We're in the green. It's the baby poop green, but we're in the green. At least we're profitable. Looks like we're not having as much of a trash problem now. This Ferris wheel is so funny. In fact, I'm gonna add another Ferris wheel. Because why not? You know?
Students eating rubbish are reminded.
I have no reason not to.
You are what you eat.
Alright, we're about halfway through this academic year. And we have been at a 3-star campus for like 2 academic years now. So we don't have really anywhere to go for the most part. But I was hoping to improve the grades and the student happiness here before moving on to the next campus. But I don't think that's gonna happen at this point.
And now, for the results of last week's sonnet writing competition. I must say I was appalled, if not surprised. They were lacking structure.
I don't know how this
Some of you wouldn't know an I am from a dactyl.
this storm ended up with so
We'll be rolling the
few
competition on to
desks.
next week, so send
Not
in
sure
your
what happened
sonnets.
there.
They can't get any worse.
To have so much empty space in the middle.
Assistant to the library. Thank you.
It really bothers me that this is just kind of like out in the middle there, but it needs space in front of and behind. I mean, I guess I could like turn it sideways. But then that also seems silly. And unfortunately, we've also run out of ways to easily earn Kadosh. I love the spinning robin. Really, I love that all the kiosks spin, because that's just so extra.
Attention. Your finger.
Alright,
is
we're in our
not a
last
toothbrush.
month of the school year. Which, why this university has a 12-month calendar instead of a 10-month calendar, I have questions. But either way, here we are. Nope, we leveled up. Not sure what we did, but we leveled up! Yay! I think we're just creating relationships. I think that's how that happened. Weed infestation. Sure, we'll accept the college tour. Why not? We need more students. These love benches have really increased how many people are getting into romantic relationships. Look at all those graduates! Alright, let's see how we did. Year 5. 32 graduating. 96 continuing. 84% average exam rate and 0 expelled, failed, or dropouts. It's like, we're doing good, we're fine. Alright, I think we're gonna stop there for tonight because we've really exhausted this campus. And the next time we play 2 Point Campus, we'll pick up on the next location and start from scratch building our next campus. So thanks
Funeral
for watching tonight,
aristocracy
y'all.
use their hands
Glad to have you.
too
Hope to
much
see you
for my
again.
liking.
10 p.m.
Swordsmanship
Eastern
is
Daylight
invasion.
Time
Have you ever
every
held a
day.
lance? It's a chore.
Have a good
If
night.
it's so important, why are you doing all that work? Rule smarter, not harder.